Well, hello Doomers and welcome to the 65th map of Junkfood. And this is a special episode because it's the four maps in one episode. And possibly the last episode of the series. Well, most likely. But anyways, I'll get to that later. For now, we got map 65. This map isn't too bad. The beginning's quite tough because you can't really grab a megasphere until you clear a good amount of revenants. Because the megaspheres are guarded by like 9 archviles. And you know, it takes a lot of time to kill 9 archviles. But yeah, I found if you clear this corner out, you're pretty good. And from this point, you're gonna have some cybers to kill. Now these cybers, they're known to shoot rockets. But yeah, once you got to this part of this first fight, you pretty much beat it. And you won't be able to start the next fight until you get all the keys. So I just made sure to kill all the cybers in here beforehand. Alright, and now on to the second phase, which is also the last phase. So you're given the infinite BFG, and there is a lot of Cyber Juniors. So what I do is I try to get focus on this one Kako side, and it's quite easy to push through here. However, the geometry of this part, you might get stuck. So once you do that, you can chill here for a bit. And the hard part is getting rid of the Cyber Juniors because there's so many of them. It really takes a while to kill them. But luckily this area right here with the crevice is pretty good for at least dodging the rockets. And this side of Cybers seems to be the easier side to deal with, because they're a lot less spread out. But as you can see, the other side of Cybers is making their way over. But that side's pretty much done. Oh yeah, also post commentary for all of these maps, besides the last one, which is credits map. But yeah. Also, there really isn't any megaspheres past the beginning part. Although, I'm not sure how I got so much health back. Maybe I grabbed some Mountain Dew. Alright, and that is the map. Gotta go all the way around here, though, to get the exit. And there it is. Sexy Freak Sippin' Strawberries. Done in 5 minutes and 28 seconds. A map by Cassis. Alright, I'll see you on the next map. Alright, map 66. We got Scythe 2 map 30 MIDI. Forget the name of it. But yeah, this map is quite an epic one. Really enjoy this. There is a bit of frame rate issue though. At least for me. You might not have it. My computer's okay, but it's not the best. But yeah. So in this first area, what I want to do is just rush these revenants as quick as possible. And that's because if you try to clear everything here, those masterminds will die and they'll spawn in a bunch of cacos. And you do not want that happening. So, rush through these revs. This is quite a dangerous part. If you really need health, you can backtrack and grab one, although you might die. There's plenty of ammo here. See, I'm grabbing ammo. I'm at health right now. And believe it or not, this was my last map I beat. Last map I beat of the series. Well, I mean minus the task run of 64. But yeah, I really like this map. And it does not get easier. Alright, once you get up here, grab the Megasphere, grab the Invuln, and head to... You gotta get past these enemies. What I try to do is I try to get the Infinite BFG. It's somewhere around here. I never know exactly where it's at. But also there's 3 buttons you press, and they spawn a lot of enemies when you press them. And they're really tough, because they spawn a bunch of Archviles too. Definitely the hardest part of the map, those buttons. And yeah, from this point, it's just try not to die. I could have pressed that button there, but I was a bit scared because, I mean, look at this. The hardest part of this map, though, is definitely locating the Megaspheres. There's the Infinite BFG. It can be really hard to find the Megaspheres, especially with low frames. But yeah, you're gonna come past a lot of brick walls of just enemies when dealing with this. There's the second button. When you press the buttons, you get the keys. There's 3 keys in general. In total, I mean. I don't know why I said general. And there's the last button. So at this point, if I just survive this last wave, I'm pretty much good. But, you know, easier said than done. Wow. Look at this wall of enemies. Another wall of enemies. Yeah, I've had a lot of deaths in this final fight. Wow. Another close call. Rocket to the face. So much happens. So at this point, it's practically just Cyber Juniors spawning in, which is of course still dangerous. I mean, just even at full health, 2 rockets can kill you, so you know it's not like an easy win, especially with all the infighting going on. However, it is definitely much easier than the Archvile parts and the Revenant spawning in from the corners in the maps. But so the cleanup on this map is probably the worst part of the map. It's super drawn out, mainly because you have to kill the Revenants on the platforms, and then they'll spawn Cyber Juniors, and then you gotta kill the Cyber Juniors, and then the Cacos and Pain Elementals can spawn. And there's a lot of Cacos and Pain Elementals. So, at this point, I'm just heading towards the high pillars to try to get the Cyber Juniors to spawn, to get the enemies out as quick as possible. Whoa. But yeah, there's a lot of Cyber Juniors also in each spawning platform. As you can see, the Caco's starting to spawn on some platforms. Also grabbing the keys, just so I don't forget them. Now we can exit, but still got a bunch of enemies. Again, still focusing on the Cyber Juniors, so everything's spawning in. And this is the last pile of Cybers I forgot about. This probably slowed down things a lot because these cacos didn't start spawning until now. Which I don't know how I didn't see them for so long. So I was kind of sad about that. But at this point, I didn't really know what to do. I just started targeting pain elementals. Because they're spawning a lot of lost souls. And at this point, there's pretty much no way to die unless I get cornered for 10 seconds or something. But it is a cool, nice fireworks show. Man, look at all these cacos. And this side finally stopped spawning in, which is great. And it's mostly cacos at this point. I guess because I was sniping the pain elementals. yeah, the cleanup on this map is very long. It's like practically half the demo. Alright, last 100 kills. Luckily, a lot of them were just right there. A weird Kako paint elemental infight. And one more enemy, where could it be? Over here. Alright, and now I just gotta find the exit, which is right over there. Oh, did I not see it? Wow. Yeah. Hopefully now I see it. Yep, there it is. Alright. And there it is, Nectar of the Gods, done 15 minutes and 59 seconds, and mapped by Ultima Mantoid. Pretty tough map, I gotta say. But yeah, on to the next map, which is a Ruffles map. Map 67, a Ruffles map. And this is the only Ruffles map of the entire series I was able to beat single segment, which I was pretty happy about. However, overall, this has to be one of the easiest dubs maps I've ever played. It gives you a lot of ammo on this, I mean a lot of health, which is not normally a dubs thing to do, but yeah, I'll take it. Now, I mainly got routing off of Brendondel's video of this map, so if you want to see that, you should watch Brendondel's video. I pretty much do the same strat besides near the ending. But anyways, once you grab that infinite BFG, you're pretty much stuck in this area for a while. You got a lot of stuff to kill, but at least you got unlimited ammo and a BFG. So there's a bunch of cybers right there, and they love shooting rockets. So what I do is I try to bring them to this side of the well, so they come over here. However, that didn't really work too well. But yeah, you don't really want them on the left side of the well. Oh yeah, and I believe I get rocketed a lot in this demo. So at this point, just want to focus on the cybers mainly and try to keep the revenants back as much as possible. Also, the first 10 seconds of this map is probably the hardest part, in my opinion. Just very easy to die right away. Alright, at this point, just hoarding revs, you know, the usual. Yeah, we're here for a while. I forgot how long we were here for. But yeah, these revs, it's really easy to circle them in this area. Luckily, we don't got Kakademon spawning behind me or anything. But in the meantime, I'm just BFGing, waiting for an entrance so I can go past these cybers and press the button, which will go into the final phase of the fight. And here's the push through. And on to the final fight. Now there's a lot of Cyber Juniors here. And I believe I get hurt real quick, like right away. Which makes me have to like leave this area. So yeah, I basically just use these revs as a shield until they're dead. Because these Cyber Juniors, there's so many of them. Now the biggest difference in Brendaddle's routing and mine is I end up having to leave like about half the Cyber Juniors alive because I get hurt and I need a Megasphere. Oh, which ends up working pretty well. Because the Cybers just end up infighting with everyone else. Wow. Was that a 60 damage rocket? Or 120, I guess? That was so lucky. I was so lucky to survive that. And here, grab the Megasphere. This floor is 20 damaging, by the way, so you don't want to stay in the strawberry. So push through. And at this point, I had no idea what I was doing, but luckily there's a lot of Megaspheres around. So this was a pretty good spot to stay, besides that that damaging floor you gotta walk past, and pretty much every time you'll get hit by it. It might be avoidable, but it'd be too precise. Yeah, so I head back over here because there's a bunch more Megaspheres. And yeah, again, at this point I had no idea what I was doing, just trying to live. But I did know that if I dodged rockets, I'd be pretty okay. You know, the only things that hurt me more than rocks at this point is Mancubus fireballs, which I believe do up to 64 damage, which is bad, but you know, it's not that bad. It's not 320 damage bad. Okay, so I guess this is the point where I just focus on the Cyber Juniors, get them down a lot more. Or maybe I leave right now. Okay. Alright, looks like it's the last of the Cyber Juniors. And now it's just Mancubus. And only 40 of them at that. But yeah, first Ruffles map. I'm beaten. And there it is. Ruffles on the Boardwalk. Done in 10 minutes and 28 seconds. And map by Dubs. Alright, and on to the credits map. So, yeah, here's the main names of the map. I guess I'll scroll through while I talk. So this will be where I end the Junkfood series. It's been a blast, I gotta say. But I won't be doing the secret episodes unless I come back to it. But as of right now, I don't have any plan of playing the secret episode, but it could possibly happen. But I will for sure not be playing through any Junkfoods that come after this. Mainly just because the length of the WODs. I love playing through the maps. And these, like, I love BFG Slaughter. And yeah. But the maps, man. There's so many of them. And if there's gonna be 2 a year, I'm gonna be spending a lot of time playing Junkfood. And there's too many Doom WODs to be attached to just one. You know? So, I am very happy to have these 2 WODs documented, have demos on, have series on, because I feel like they will be a big part of the Doom history. You know, WODs like this, the biggest predecessors are probably like Slaughterfest. I mean, minus the theme. The Junkfood theme was great, but yeah, you know, Slaughterfest. I had the Infinite BFG. Good times. That was the first WODs I played. Very nostalgic for me every time I hear those words. But yeah, really fun WOD. But I got some WODs that I'm gonna be playing. So stay tight, sit tight, stay tight. But yeah. So out of the 67 maps I played of the regular, only tasked 2 maps, which I'm pretty happy about. I believe the other Junkfood I tasked a lot more, but that was including the secret episodes. And yeah. What else should I say? Or what else am I forgetting to say? Yeah, really, this WOD felt way more refined than Junkfood 1 though. With having the infinite BFG, the sprites for the enemies also was really cool, and the Cyber Juniors. Cyber Juniors is such a good enemy when you don't want to, you know, have a whole, when you don't want to deal with a lot of health cybers, but they still pretty much do the same purpose. You know, they still do a lot of missile damage and stuff. Dr. Barrel's Backyard Barbecue, that's a great one. Bratwurst map ever, Kilbasa, Bibby map unleashed, oh yeah, that one was really good. Storm and Dorito Beach, a classic. One junk map. I believe that's a reference to one bad WOD. I believe I could be wrong. Strawberry Cyber Hallway, Sepia E3. I'm not gonna read that one. Clogged Arteries, Q, Ruffles on the Beach, that's the one I tasked. the ensuing fever dream after eating a bulging can of beans. Starblurst, that one was fun. Took me a lot though. The joy of consumption, the other map I tasked. Ain't no way I'm single segmenting that. Sexy freak sipping strawberries. We did that this episode. Nectar of the gods. Ruffles on the boardwalk. You are here. Yay, Encore. Please know we're junk food. I hear you. I believe it was over here. Oh, I guess it's the end. There's a way to access the secret episode. Let me see. I forgot to do it. Can I just walk through here? Okay. But yeah, we will not be accessing the secret episode. I might come back to it. I probably won't. But yep, this is the end of the series. So a big shout out to everyone for watching the series. Thank you guys. I don't want to listen to the song. Where am I? Okay. Big shout out. Or thank you guys for, you know, loving the junk food. It seemed to be a pretty popular series, which is cool, you know. Shout out to Miyagi for making these WODs. Very awesome. Or hosting, I should say. And yeah. This will be where I go on a diet. No more junk food. So, thank you guys for watching. It has been a blast. And I will be on to more Doom WODs and more in the future. So, until then, I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.